My name is Cynthia Phillips, and I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. For the past few months, my youth group has been going to a Boys and Girls Club just outside of Montgomery. And we've all been going there mostly due to a mission trip that we had over the summer. And what we've been doing there is we go there and we kind of invest in the kids that are there. What I do when I go there is I help out with tutoring, and basically I go back there and it's really awesome because the kids recognize me and they know my name when I go there, and they're always so happy to see me. There's this one little girl, her name is Lemissy. They have the funniest names, but she's always so happy to see me, and she'll push all of her stuff out of the way and even make her friends move so I can have a seat next to her. And it's a really warming experience to have that kind of love from these kids, and it makes you wonder what kind of lives these kids have. It's because I go there, I spend maybe an hour and a half Mondays and Wednesdays, and I don't understand, but for some reason that makes these kids' days. Is for me just to come there, help them with homework. I mean, I do more than just help them with homework. I talk to them, but it's just it makes me think maybe they go home and no one talks to them, or no one thinks about them, and I don't know. It's just. One of the biggest motivations I had to start going to this Boys and Girls Club was a mission trip that we did over the summer, and we went to Taylor Park, this center, and there's basically a summer camp where all these kids were, but I mean, it's not like any summer camp that I've ever been to. It was the counselors would sit and the kids are just running around chaotically all around the gym, and they'd be getting into fights and crying. It was chaos. And I remember the first day we went, all of us just wanted to leave because it was just absolute chaos. And these kids, they wouldn't listen to us. They were just wanted to do whatever. They wanted to get into fights. But then the second day that we went, the kids were shocked that we were there again. They were confused, and especially when some of us, we would remember their names, and it made an impact on me because I was these kids are just shocked just because I remember their name. And so that night we all had this big discussion, kind of talk about that day, and one of our chaperones, my dad, actually asked us this question, if our youth group was to just completely go away, would Montgomery miss us? And all of us were no, our youth group doesn't do anything lasting. We would go on a mission trip for a week and we'd come back and that'd be it. And so we were just there's no way that they'd miss us. They don't even know that we really exist. And so I wanted to make an impact on my community, and so that if we were to disband, that they would miss us. And so when we got back, one of our seniors went and did all this research and found this Boys and Girls Club, and that's why I started going, and I couldn't leave it the first time I went. It's just because the kids and the smiles on their faces, and they're just the most adorable little children ever. One of my biggest hopes for the Boys and Girls Club is most of the time I work with the littler children, and I don't really work with the older children, mostly because they're around my age and that would just be kind of awkward. But my hope is that some of the older kids, I'm kind of worried about their futures, because I can see that they're maybe getting into stuff that they probably shouldn't be. And I'm hoping that maybe if we spend time investing in these children and teaching them that not everyone is mean, or that they really are cared about, that maybe they'll learn that they don't have to respond with that hate, or they can be happy and no one's going to get mad at them for it. And one of my biggest hopes is that I'll come back in 4 years and I'll see the little kids that used to be really little, but they'll be the older kids that I don't hang out with now, but the people in our youth group are helping the little kids, but the big kids that go there are also helping the little kids. And My name is Cynthia Phillips. I'm from Montgomery, Alabama, and I live love.